What is what is psychiatric nature? What is psychology? Why do the words and ideology, the thought of another person? So I'm going to wait till somebody comes on before I begin. Okay, so we went through the first minute. Nobody's here when it's live, but that's okay. The tree, 38. CNH, 38. Gold is a word, 38. Three only comes together in creation when the one spirit passes between the two worlds or the two moons. Pluto holds that spirit, and Mars holds that spirit. There is a planet that once had 13 moons. Now sometimes it's more, and sometimes it's less. It's always changing. But I presume and I perceive that during the times that I picked up on the knowledge of the moons, that it is in my period of time that I come with the revelation and the understanding of how things can be created. It's when you walk into the realm of the knowledge that you have seen, read, perceived in front of you at that very moment, that should stay with you in memory eternally, as long as it's something that intrigues you, is what I believe. Ooh, that sweet smell. Wherever it came from, it was, smell that sweet smell. So, smell the sweet smell. I can smell it. Oh, somebody's smoking something sweet. Our toilet paper could be made out of it. Imagine. You smoke it, and you can wipe your butt with it at the same time. Same family. Same family. Where is all the knowledge? Where's all the knowledge? Psychiatric, psychology. Is walking through a park. Funny looking, eh? Funny looking. Walking through the park. Acceptance. Walking next to a tree. But these are guided trees. These are not trees in the forest. I'm going to walk around the park and I'm making the video. Anyways, ideology. What is the ideology? You know, when you want to, I'm going to just change the subject a little bit. You want people to be proud of you, right? Be proud of yourself. When you make a decision, choose for yourself. Doesn't mean you're not choosing for others as you choose for yourself, but make your own decisions. If you're going to do something for somebody else, know why you choose to do what you do. Understand what that choice is. Why you made that choice is something you live with. And if you can't decide, crazy thing, when you can't decide. You know what I like about this street is there's parking spaces and then there's houses on the other side. Shoes, I'm just really confused. This is disgusting. Mask on the floor. No parking between 11 and 6 a.m. No parking. Why not? Why can't we have parking? Crazy world we live in. Crazy world. So many rules and regulations. But there's a reason for the rules and the regulations and the no parking. And one of those rules and regulations for the no parking is because, oh my God, it could be a thief. There's a thief. There's a thief in the neighborhood and somebody parks there. Like, why can't they park there? It's an empty place. Parks. Why can't we go sit in the park all night long? Because what happened over time? What happened over time? Does anybody really know what happened over time? Central Park. Don't walk into Central Park. It's dangerous. So all this danger that has happened over time set up the inevitable don't walk in the park after dark. Set up the inevitable don't park in that spot at certain times. Respect. What is respect? Knowing the difference? An argument is an uncompromised conversation. Can we look at it another way? What is an argument? What is a discussion? Psychiatric psychology of nature. Knowing the difference. Lampposts and light posts and lights on at night. No one's in the park. Oh yeah, there's a few people in the park. Don't do this and don't do that. So is there a difference between don't and do not? I know we have somebody watching here right now because I can see it on the screen. What subject should we pick? Never seen me like this before. My head is in a vice. Dwayne, I'm not sure if anybody else. Pick whatever you want. Pick whatever I want. I like to pick my brain right now. Right now, all I'm thinking about is me and some bad decisions I've made. Decisions, making decisions. Reaping the rewards of a decision. What does it mean to reap a reward of a decision? The primary personal of what I believe in reaping a reward of a decision at a personal gain is brushing my teeth, combing my hair, taking care of the arc that takes care of the mind. And once we take care of the arc that takes care of the minds, now we can be friendly with those who surround us. Taking care of your personal space, being able to interact with those who surround your personal space. Reaping the rewards is not putting any of the fruits of your labor to waste. None of the fruits of my labor to waste. My labor. We labor ourselves. We put ourselves to labor if we do not take care of ourselves, and we must labor ourselves first before we can labor with anybody else. I mean, it's not really the right word, right? But labor for my neighbor. So if I labor myself and take care of my ARC, A-R-C, in which A-R-C is really all in the same family. Those are three letters that are all in the same family. Can you think why are they in the same family? Well, the R letter is in the A family. It says R, where A is first and the R is second. And the C letter being the third letter, because of what most of the numerologies that are on, C is always usually third. And in order to have C as the third letter, you have, now my teeth look funny in this, you have A, which is 1, between 2. They are on the left side of the keyboard and make a triangle. That's absolutely, you know what I like about that? If I can understand it and see it, I don't have any paper. How come it didn't pop up here in the end? Let me see. I have to look up and see is this clockwise. Yes, clockwise. If you turn something but let's finish with C. If you put two C's together, you actually command and create the Christ, 33, one between two. The reverse of C is X. So if you put the X inside the C, what do you get? You actually just get the center of the C. And then you have this opening space or looking like an arrow. Now you said something else here. I missed it. How do I find it on the screen? Trying to figure out how to find it on the screen. Top chats. Okay, let me see. Clockwise. If I turn something this way, whatever's below it, I'm going to be pushing counterclockwise. I'm turning this way, but I'm pushing what's below it the other way. I'm pushing what's above it. If I turn this way, I'm going to turn, when I turn this way, the above and below go counterclockwise. When I do this, I'm going counterclockwise to, let's say there are 3 circles. I turn one circle this way, clockwise. As I'm turning this clockwise, the bottom one is turning this way. And the top one, as I'm turning it this way, it's also turning. So for every one clockwise, you have 2 counterclockwise. A little trouble breathing. Just give me a second. Yeah, sorry. Maybe it's the holding of my phone in my left arm. You say your left arm is connected to your heart. What can I talk about? I don't know. Got a big headache. Like to be able to just lie down and go to sleep for 8 hours. Hasn't happened for months and months. That's why my videos have seemed to be a little bit different and always coming from my phone. I haven't been home very often. If anybody's been noticing and watching my videos. And I noticed something today. Seem to be more aware. For some reason I'm so aware. Every time you say, hey Siri, hey Alexa, hey Google, hey Android. Once you say it, have you been, oh man, have I been eating well? I'm always hungry and always eating well. Wherever I am, everybody's making me the best of foods. Ate at my sister's tonight. Carrots were great, potatoes were great. I would have liked to have a little bit of greens on the table. Dessert was good. I try to stay away from the dessert. No, I'm having a little bit of trouble stopping the hamster. The hamster is rocking. And I'm not a fan of any kind of medication. In fact, I'm not even a fan of natural medication when you have to be almost your own doctor. You know, when you take anything to make yourself right, you want to be able to be followed, to know what you're doing. If somebody says, well, take this, and I took this thing called 5-HTP the other day for the last week, and then spoke to somebody and said to me, hey, look at that electric skateboard. That was crazy. And okay, we're gonna stop it here.